Hi, my loves. It's Elise with Wild Moon Woman, and I am doing day 12, I believe, of Ethany's 31 Days of Tarot Challenge, which is the Oracle decks I am intending to work with this year. So this is most of my collection here, as you can see, and it was so hard to choose, like so hard, because of course I'm going to work with all of them. I'm going to be getting new ones, I'm sure. So this is just, as of right now. And also, these are the decks that I haven't been mentioning in my other videos because Katie Flowers inspired me to do it this way. That, like, all the other oracles I mentioned that were my favorites of 2016, and like my top 5 oracle decks and whatnot. Those I'll still be working with as well. And these are ones that I haven't mentioned before, that I have in my collection that I want to get to know better and I intend to work with. So I will start out with a couple that I'm not going to open up. I just want to mention them. The Wisdom Keepers Oracle, definitely going to be working with this. The Moon deck, I mentioned this in my favorites of 2016. This is an affirmation deck. It has gorgeous artwork and I use it every single day, so that's not going to stop this year. The another one is the Color Mage Oracle. You guys know, I don't even have to say any words. I'm never going to stop working with this. And look how fat it is now that I have the extended pack. It's 108 cards. I love it. So obsessed. So I have that one. Also the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. I've talked about this a bunch. This is the astrology deck. Definitely still going to be using this one. I think I've talked about this one before. The Sacred Geometry for the Visionary Heart Oracle deck. The Sacred Creators Oracle by Pixie Curio on Instagram. And it is a beautiful deck, also very colorful. Are we seeing a theme here? And it's for creators, and it has... it's very simple. It just has some symbols and then some words. So that one says follow through, bravely market your magic, you are epic, earth, spirit, find your joy, you the muse. This is just a fantastically gorgeous deck. It's produced beautifully. The cardstock, everything is top notch. It comes with a huge book that is so beyond amazing. It just continues to blow me away. Look at this book. It's huge and it is so well written. It is so perfect. It's such a great companion to the deck. So I'm so excited to keep working with that one. The next one is Ethany's Awakened Soul Oracle. I have been working with this a lot, and I will continue to do so. This is so great for wrapping up readings, for giving a theme of a reading for a client. You can do readings with this deck alone, but I really have been loving to pair it with oracle decks or tarot decks. And it's just also so gorgeous. It has a wide variety of keywords and themes. So it's just really, really, really great. I haven't seen anyone ever use this. It's called, the person who created it is called Anna in Wonderland, and it's a very simple deck. It literally just has words on it. So it has the name of the card, this one's Sacred Space, and the keywords are stillness, meditation, and sanctuary. And then there's a message right here. And then there's a magic prayer at the bottom for each, which is like a mantra or an affirmation that says, I am safe in my sacred space. So there's a bunch of cards that, like I said, there's no images, but I really like this for like daily draws and just like something to contemplate. I just really like it. I've had it for years, and sometimes it goes away, and right now it's back out on one of my altars with the Moon deck, and I just really enjoy it. So yeah. The next one is the Iris Oracle. I will be continuing to work with this one. This is a deck that only comes out when I feel like I'm in need of some healing motherly, sisterly, feminine love. It's very healing to the inner child. It's very healing in times of overwhelm or stress. The messages in the book are super loving, and it's a very unique oracle in the way that the keywords are very unique, and a lot of themes that are not seen in many other oracles are in this deck. So I really love that one. The next one is the Messenger cards by Sandra Coons. Now, I did work with these a fair bit in 2016, and they were very special, very, very healing, very, very loving. I would often use them to wrap up a tarot reading and read the message out of the book for the client, and oh my God, they were always so spot on and so beautiful and just like the perfect message. And I just want to continue my relationship with this one because I haven't been working with it. I probably worked with it a lot like through the first half of 2016, and I want to get back to it because it's stunning and it's loving and it's just a great deck. The Chakra Mindset Balance Oracle card. So they're obviously all about chakras, and they have different aspects of each chakra. They have what the blockage would be for the chakra, and then different ways that that chakra is expressed. Love this one. Belonging for the root chakra. The Wicca cards by Sally. Oh, where are they? By Sally Morningstar. This is the box, the Wicca deck. And I've had this for a while, and it's been up on my altar up there. It's just really cool. It has all the Wiccan like symbols. Like this is bat, rebirth and consciousness. Candle, illumination. Moon, timing. The green man, growth. Crystal ball, insight. So it's super witchy. Sword, aspiration. Book of Shadows, experience. The Queen of Alpha-May, magic and beauty. So I like to pull a card from this deck every week or so. And then sometimes I also like to use it in ritual. The next one is, I just got it today. It's so cute. It's the Creature Teacher Oracle by Scott Alexander King. I saw it on Kittens, Weights, and Tarot. Kittens, Weights, and Tarot. And she's so cute and enthusiastic. And I saw this gorgeous deck, and I was like, I have to have it. Look at that backing. It's so precious. It's obviously round, which I like. And it's designed for kids, but I really love these messages. They're simple, and they can also be taken like very deeply. So we have Salmon, I achieve. Mouse, I keep promises. Shark, I honor the rules when I feel safe. Lizard, I listen to my dreams, and I just love the artwork. Eel, I say no to peer group pressure. Lynx, I only keep good secrets. So you can see how it would be perfect for a kid, but also I was doing a reading with my sister with it, and it was like, it went so deep for us. So I love that. Unicorn, I am sacred. Dolphin, I know where I'm going. Dove, I am loved. So I'm super excited to work with this. It's so sweet. Oh dear, I am gentle. The next one is a deck that I actually saw a long time ago on Owl Moon 513's channel, like maybe a few years ago. And they're called Angelic Messenger Cards, Divine Guidance for Personal Healing and Spiritual Discovery by Meredith L. Young Sowers. And it's a really beautiful deck. It opens up like this, and then you pull out this part, which holds the book and the cards, And look at, this is like a really good sized book, and it's all in color. It's like glossy pages. It's really nice. And it's all flowers, but it is like, it's flowers and it's angels. So we have love, willingness, release. So it's just pictures of flowers, awareness, balance, divine guidance, challenge. And then the book is cool because, like, for power, you have present challenge, which would be accepting your capacity for spiritual leadership by expanding your willingness to love. And then it talks about like why you have drawn this card, what's going on with you. You're reawakening your spirit's purpose. You're being guided to accept love without judgment, blah, blah, blah. And then you have an angelic message. And then you have a spiritual opportunity. So the angelic message is like a page and a half. Then you have a spiritual opportunity. And you have application. So there's like tons of information on each card. So it's a really cool deck, and I just never ever use it. So I want to change that this year. The Enchanted Map by Colette Baron Reid. And I love this deck. I've always loved it. I love the artwork. Strength, peaks of joy, listening, coming to life. But the reason that I'm drawn more to work with it is because I'm reading the map book that she wrote, not as a companion to this. The map book is about like using landscapes to represent your inner psyche so that you can navigate through life's challenges. And then this deck, you know, touches on the concepts that are in that book. So, so here's Magic Stream. So Magic Stream is one of the landscapes, and it has a function in your psyche. Dry Desert is one of the landscapes when you're feeling depleted and you don't know which way to go and you don't have sustenance and you're undernourished and like all that stuff. That's like an inner psyche landscape. So I have been really loving working with this deck now, having had the experience of reading the book. So you don't need to read the book in order to work with the deck, but it's really cool. So I am going to be working with this a lot more, especially once I finish the book. The next one is the Earth Magic Oracle by Stephen Farmer. I've had this forever, and I go through phases with it. And it's just calling me again. It's just calling me to take it out. Milky Way perspective, DNA, karma, stone people, vigilance, fog, veiled, cave, sanctuary. So it's a beautiful deck. I like the keywords on each card, and it's very well rounded. It's just a gorgeous deck, and it's time for me to connect to it again. This is the Spirit of the Wheel Oracle deck. I never thought that I would get this deck. Like, I've seen it all over the place, and honestly, like, the art is beautiful, but I wasn't drawn to the huge borders and like all the writing on the cards. And then the other day I was just like, I was so drawn to it all of a sudden, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it. It talks, I love, first of all, I haven't ever really explored the medicine wheel. And in reading the little guidebook that comes with it, it's just a small guidebook, but it's a good place to start. It explains the wheel. There's like a map of the wheel and where each card falls on it. So you can see that. And then each of the quadrants of the wheel is a season. So like the east is spring, spring, which is new beginnings. And it is also the realm of the mind. And then you go into summer, which is which is like something budding and growing and fruition. And that is the realm of fire. And then you go into autumn, which is the realm of water. And then the north, which is winter, and it's the realm of earth. So it has an actual like system, and within each of those within each of those quadrants, you also have the moons of that time period. You have the virtues of that time period. So there's so much to go on within each of the cards. And then also with the moons, it gives you dates. So zodiac dates. And then, so then like, I could look up the one for the Gemini time period, and it talks about like the traits of people born under that sign. So it also has a bit of astrology, which is super cool. This one is the Mayan Oracle, and it's called The Galactic Language of Light by Ariel Spilsbury and Michael Briner. The cards are very simple. Nothing super special about these. But they have so much potency and meaning, and they're based on the Mayan calendar. They're based on the Mayan soul signatures, and then they have like these ones are the numerology cards. There's portal cards. This is the portal of transcendence. This is the realm shift. So I mean, you're not gonna get this deck to work with the artwork. You know, it's very simple. But you do want to get this deck if you're interested in the Mayan calendar and the Mayan system, or you just want something that's going to sucker punch you to your heart, because every single time I pull a card, there's so much information. This is the book. There's so much information in here, and it's so poignant and so deep. The ones that are like the soul path cards have a lot more information, and they have like pronunciation, common Mayan usage, qualities, symbols, number, color, herbs, flower, flower essence, scent, stones, element, direction, shadow wisdom, shadow transformation, harmonic wisdom, mudra, meditation, affirmation. And then not only that, but you have the whole like 3 pages of what that archetype means. And then you have the numbers. It's just, there's so much good stuff in here. It's just like insane how amazing this book is. And like I said, I've had this deck forever, and I only use it on very like special sacred occasions because it's like so deep. Like you could take this wisdom and work with it for, you know, the next 3 months or the next 6 months or the next year of your life. Like it's that meaty and that juicy and that poignant that you don't like, at least I haven't felt like I want to work with it very frequently. So but I haven't worked with it in like a year, and I just took it out the other day because I felt called to use it for one of my client readings, and I pulled one for myself, and it was like, it was so spot on and so like, oh, it just speaks to my soul. So I definitely want to have it in my awareness and be able to use it more this year. And then the last one is the Andara Oracle cards, which are also not super well known. This is a 44 card deck by Erica Rock and Yamael Cash. Now these are very simple cards, but look, they're gilded. They're very pretty. They are based on Andara crystals, which are different kinds of crystals than the ones we typically talk about. They're developed when the heat from the sun interacts with some kind of chemical component. I forget what it's called. In the Earth's layer. Some people dispute like the authenticity of these. For me, that's not really important, but you can see like they have a picture of the full crystal, and then on the front is an inside, like they take a super close up picture. So actually what this deck reminds me of is the Devas of creation, with the way that the coloring is. And I used this a lot when I first got it, and I had like some profound experiences with it, like spiritual experiences. I did a lot of dream work with it and meditation, and it was just profound. And then I put it away and like, you know, out of sight, out of mind. So I want to start working with it again. But also on the back, I love the messages. They're very high vibration, empowering, like more spiritual centered messages. So this one is, it's called Andarian Angel, and it says, my aqua energy opens, balances, and activates your throat center, supporting you to speak your truth. Communication is vital for healthy relationships, so say what you feel. Early experiences can shape who we become. Allow my nurturing aqua essence to sink deep into your cellular memories, to purge you of past traumas and hurts that you have done to others and others have done for you. to you. Release all that does not serve and emerge light and free. So these are the kind of messages. They're very deep and juicy. And then you also have a little guidebook with it, which has different messages. So there's a lot to go on, and they're practical too. They're spiritual, but they're practical. Like this one is about calming peaceful energy to permeate your mind-body system. This one is about Kundalini activation and acceleration. This one is open and heal your heart of any traumas. Higher heart chakra, thymus gland. This one is removing obstacles and barriers that are blocking you from succeeding. So you can see that there's a lot of different stuff in here. And a lot of different themes. It's a practical deck and yet also a super spiritual, beautiful deck. And I did just order the Devas of Creation, and I will be working with that one as well this year, but I don't have it yet, so I can't share it, obviously. But I feel like I'll be using this in conjunction with that, and also in conjunction with the Color Mage Oracle. Those 3 decks, like, I already feel like they want to work together. So that was it. That's all my Oracle decks that I intend and want to give more love and more time and more attention. Obviously, this is subject to change as things go on and the year progresses, but as of right now, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. So thank you for watching and have a beautiful day.